Hello, everybody. This is Marissa Diaz. I am today's KTL News Now host, and I'm happy to be here. I do have a very special guest in house today. Her name is Emily Jo Manchester Sandin, and she is the executive director at the Renesting Project, which is a fantastic organization here in our backyard. The actually headquarters in Bossier City. They serve 9 parishes, and they are the only furniture community bank here, a furniture community bank that's here, that actually gathers things and donates them out to the community. But with no further ado, I am not the executive director, so I'm going to have the executive director explain exactly what Renesting does, how you can get involved. An important date that's coming up, actually today is a very important day to help out the community members. And Emily Jo Manchester Sandin is here with us today to talk about exactly what Renesting does and the impact it has on its community, because you're going to want to hear and get involved. So welcome, Emily Jo, to KTL News Now. Please tell us a little bit about the Renesting Project.
So Renesting Project is, like you said, a nonprofit community furniture bank. Our mission is to gather gently used furniture and household items and then redistribute them to those in need right here in Northwest Louisiana. Like you said, we serve 9 parishes here in Northwest Louisiana. That's Region 7. We are headquartered in Bossier, but we partner with over 60 helping agencies to connect with those in need here in our region. We serve previously homeless veterans, young people aging out of foster care, individuals who have escaped crises like natural disasters or domestic violence, or just anyone who is newly housed and doesn't have the means to purchase or source the furniture that they need to function with dignity in their dwelling.
Which I think is really important for everyone to understand the impact that the project has. You've been executive director for how long now?
About 2 years, but I've been involved with Renesting in some way since 2017.
Okay, so you have helped. I know how many families in 2024?
280, I believe. I'm not great at remembering numbers, but over 200 families a year. We average about 15 families per month, and the families range in size. So occasionally we're helping a single person. Occasionally we're helping, a family of 4 or 6. Or I think back in April we served a family of 9. So it's at all kinds of situations, all kinds of people, every gender, age, religion, race, just anyone who needs help. We are, like Marissa said, the only furniture bank in the region, one of the only places to source free furniture if you're in a situation where you can't get the furniture that you need. We're an incredibly important community resource, and we fill a gap. There's so many amazing organizations in our region that are helping people get into housing, helping them with counseling, helping them with legal assistance, all kinds of resources. But often once you're housed, you just have the apartment or you just have the house and an empty dwelling. You're sleeping on the floor and your clothes are stored in trash bags, and you're leaning up against a wall to eat dinner. We provide a comfortable place to sleep, pillows, linens, bed frames, a dining table and chairs so you can eat your meals at the end of the day, a couch to relax on after work, and not just furniture, pots and pans, artwork to hang on your walls, notepads to take down appointment information when you're on the phone, everything that you need, again, to function with dignity in your dwelling. It's an important aspect of life that we think, unfortunately, has been overlooked.
I mean, it's the impact, and I don't, you have to go and visit the nest or the warehouse to see exactly how it's all done. It's actually quite amazing, and I fell in love with it when I went to go shoot something there the other day, or actually last year. Yeah. And it's just been like this. I don't think people understand like the impact, and I also the impact that you have on people's lives, right? An empty space is just an empty space until you make it a home. And I love what you guys say is reclaim, renew, and renest. And it's all of that. It's everything that in our community. And I love that it's 100% volunteer based.
We are volunteer powered. I'm a full-time employee. We have one other full-time employee who manages our program. So vetting client applications, overseeing volunteers, assisting with other program operations. But everyone else is a volunteer. So our volunteers help clean and sort incoming donations. They pack kits for our clients. Our volunteers help us deliver furniture to our clients. They help prepare furniture for our clients that are coming to pick up. Our volunteers really do a lot of everything. Our board is 100% volunteers, and they're a working board. They put in a lot of work, mostly fundraising. But if I need help at the warehouse, they're some of the first people I call on. But yeah, we are totally volunteer powered. We call ourselves a community furniture bank because we truly believe in the collective power of our community. If our community isn't donating gently used furniture and household items, if our community isn't volunteering, if our community isn't helping us reach those in need, we can't function. We really value the partnerships that we have here in our community, the 60 plus agencies that we partner with to reach our clients. The community partners that we have, like here at KTAL, that let us share our mission. We value the partnerships that we have because without them, we can't function. It's all well and good for me to go to work every day, but without the assistance from the community that we receive, our mission isn't possible. So thanks for having me today, and thanks to everyone watching to let me share this mission and to let me talk about all the amazing things that Renesting is doing in our community and the things that we have coming up this year.
So very good segue into why today is so important. Explain this project for Awesome and how today is crucial, essential for the community. Everybody, your neighbors, your coworkers, your community, your church member, like today is very important. Explain to our community why today is like crucial.
So today is crucial because today voting for the Project for Awesome opens. The Project for Awesome is a event put on by the Foundation to Decrease World Suck. You heard that right. The Foundation to Decrease World Suck. Their mission is to raise awareness, to raise money for organizations in the world. It is an international project to raise awareness and money for organizations that are getting rid of the things that suck in the world. So that can be poverty, homelessness, hunger. In our case, getting furniture for individuals who are living in empty dwellings. So the Foundation to Decrease World Suck has an event called Project for Awesome, where they organizations and people who support those organizations submit videos to the project. And during a period in February, starting today, community members vote on videos. And the 30 top organizations with the most votes receive a financial donation from the Foundation to Decrease World Suck. Well, really from people who are donating to the project, but it's facilitated by that foundation. And this is our first year participating. We've submitted a video. If you go to projectforawesome.com, spelled just like you think it is, project FOR, not the number, projectforawesome.com. Search Renesting, vote for our video, 1 vote per organization per device. So your phone, your iPad, your laptop, your work computer, any device that you've got handy, you can visit, again, projectforawesome.com. I'll say it 100 times. Voting starts today. And the more votes we receive, the better our chances of receiving that huge donation. In the last 5 years, the average donation received given to those top 30 organizations was around $30,000. It might be more this year, it might be a little less, it might be exactly that, but whatever it is, those are unrestricted dollars that we can spend on any part of our program. That means diesel for our truck when we're delivering furniture to clients. That can be purchasing mattresses for our clients, which is our number one most requested piece of furniture. We never have enough. That could mean warehouse rent. Without a warehouse, without a place to store the furniture and household items that our community is giving us, we don't have a mission. So that $30,000 or whatever the donation ends up being is going to make a huge difference to our organization. And all you've got to do is vote for a video. It's totally free to vote. Again, 1 vote per organization per device. So if everyone in your family has their own iPad or laptop, that's a lot of votes. And it is an international event. So organizations from all over the world are participating. But I believe in the power of Northwest Louisiana, that the power of collective community. Well, projectforawesome.com.
Okay, so today you must vote. Take all your devices out and vote, please, for this amazing, project, nonprofit organization in our backyard that helps people find homes. Can you imagine if you did not have a bed to sleep on, or, dishes to eat on, the things that you may take for granted in your life, this coffee cup, right? Some people may not have all of these things, and so I think we take for granted that some of the things that we do have, a bed to sleep in, a chair to sit on, and some people don't have that. So imagine if you don't have that, and giving back to this. So today, vote on all your devices. Every device that you have today is so important. Tell your friends, tell your family. As Emily Jo said, the power of community is awesome, and we believe in all of y'all. So please help us. Please help the Renesting Project. So Project for Awesome, FOR, and just as spelled. But not only is Project for Awesome, is happening today, can you, Emily Jo, run us through kind of your year and how people can give back? I know I have this brochure here, and there's a list of need list, but throughout the year, as you're looking at your finances or you're trying to spring clean, don't throw, give away, take it to the Renesting, take it to the nest. They are located on 1331 Driftwood Drive in Bossier City.
The Shed Road between Swan Lake and Airline.
Yes. But
we're at the very end on the left. Easy.
Yes. Look for the nest, because there's a nest banner.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, for shouting us out. We're open Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 to 4, to drop off donations, or if you want to come and volunteer. Again, we're volunteer powered. We, in January and this beginning of February, have received so many amazing donations of furniture and household items. We really need volunteers to help us sort and get those things ready for our clients. But yeah, so coming up throughout the year, we sometimes get donations that are maybe not a good fit for our clients, or that we think would serve us better if we turn them into cash. So we have an online auction that we do every month. It's called the pop-up auction. It's generally on the first pair of Tuesday and Wednesday of every month except September. And that pop-up auction, it's very easy. You text RENEST, RENEST, to 76278. And you'll receive a text message every time an auction opens. And so we auction off some random, unique, quirky, fun things that we get donated to the warehouse. So occasionally vintage things, a while really hyper-specific kitchen equipment that maybe isn't great if you're starting over. I do want to preface that by saying if our clients request something like a vintage sewing machine and we get it donated and would have put it on the auction, it's going to go to our clients first. Our clients are our priority. But fundraising is a close second priority, because without funding, no nonprofit can function without that. We do have to operate like a business. We just don't keep any of the profit. That's really the big difference between us and a for-profit business. So the pop-up auction, again, that's text RENEST to 76278. If you follow us on Facebook, all of those auctions are on there, on the events tab as well. The pop-up auction is a super fun, quirky way to get involved. We get those donations for free, so auctioning them off helps us raise funds for the same thing that Project for Awesome is helping us raise funds for, to make our program work, to spread our mission, to help people create homes out of their empty dwellings. Pop-up is super fun. We've had our most recent auction in February. We had jewelry and gifts. We tried to make it like a Valentine's theme. We had a lot, some beautiful gemstone rings donated by a volunteer that we auctioned off. And we got really fun, quirky items in that auction over the years. I highly recommend checking it out. If you have people in your life that love to go to thrift stores or love going antiquing, definitely recommend checking out the pop-up auction. We do, I think, 12 or 13 a year, and it's just a really fun way to get involved, and you can do it all from your phone.
How fun. Yeah,
my parents are huge fans of the auction. My dad gets pretty competitive. There's an auto bid function where, if the most you want to pay for an item is like $50 or less, there's a wide range of price points in the auction. You can set that auto bid. And so if someone else bids against you, the software will automatically bid for you up to that amount. And so it's always fun for me behind the scenes to be watching these auto bid, like two auto bids bidding against each other. It's a fun event, super easy to get involved. You can go to renest.givesmart.com, or again, text RENEST to 76278. Highly recommend getting involved with that. But some other events that we have coming up throughout the year, the pop-up auction is a regular one. Project for Awesome here in February. May is a big time for our community. I'm sure most of you have heard of Give for Good. It's an event put on by the Community Foundation. And it's a 24-hour giving challenge here in Northwest Louisiana to raise money and awareness for local area nonprofits. We, I think, are in our 8th and 9th year participating in Give for Good. It's a major fundraiser for us. It's a super fun event to just see, again, that collective power of the Northwest Louisiana community coming together and raising funds for organizations that we all care about. So Give for Good is extremely powerful. If you want to give financially, it's a great time to do it because the power of your donation is really amplified. Because if you're giving money on Give for Good, the amount raised can be increased because we win a portion of what the Community Foundation calls the Lanyap Fund. So the more we raise, we get the money that we raise, but we also get a portion of that Lanyap Fund based on the percentage that we've raised and some other math things that escaped me.
And it's on Tuesday, May 6th.
May 6th this year. If you follow us on Facebook, if you sign up for our newsletter, there will be plenty of reminders, and other organizations will be posting about Give for Good. It's a great time to support your community. We always try to win, and we've been lucky enough to, in the last 7 years, win the Sunrise Prize. So there's prizes awarded throughout the day. The Sunrise Prize is for the organization that has the most unique donations between 5 and 6 a.m. So for me, that's a really difficult time. I'm normally up at about 8:30 and late for work every day. Me. Listen, I'm not a punctual person, but I'm just not. But set your alarm for 5 a.m., make your donation, go back to bed. That's what I do every year on Give for Good, because that prize is an additional $500. So no matter how much you donate during Give for Good, you help us win additional money. So that Lanyap Fund, the prizes that you can win throughout the day, it's an incredibly powerful event that the Community Foundation puts on. And we're so proud to be involved in that event year after year. And it's just, again, amazing to see what this community can do when we all come together to support the organizations, including Renesting, that are doing really great work here in Northwest Louisiana. What else do we have?
Okay, so you're through May. You're through May now.
Something else that I do want to mention, once a quarter, we try to hold open houses where we invite the community to come to our warehouse. I give a tour, highlight what's going on at the Nest, remind you of events that are coming up, and just show you firsthand what our mission looks like in our building and how we're accomplishing that mission and what our impact really is. So follow us on Facebook or in the newsletter. You can see when those open houses are coming up. There is one coming up this Thursday. So that is Thursday 13th at 5:30 p.m. You just stop by the Nest around then. We'll give you a tour. We normally have popcorn and a little beverage. And you can just see firsthand what this mission that we're talking about really looks like and what happens in this warehouse that we call the Nest. You'll see our shelves lined with furniture, or maybe not. Right now, our inventory is really good. But sometimes, those things maybe dwindle. So come to that open house, see what we're all about, and monitor our socials and stuff like that to see the next one if you can't come this Thursday. All right, so we covered Project for Awesome. We covered the pop-up auctions, text Renest to 76278, Give for Good, which is May 6th, Tuesday, May 6th, 24-hour giving challenge. And then the next big event on our calendar after that is our annual fundraiser rave. Now it is just February, so we don't have a ton of details about that, but we have selected a date, sort of. It's not set in stone yet, but it is in September. It's September to Remember Read 2025. Our fundraising committee is working behind the scenes to get a venue and some other things, sponsors, auction items. But it is a super fun event. We celebrated our 15th anniversary last year, so this year we're just having a party. We're happy to be 16, our sweet 16. I'm not sure if that's in the branding or anything yet, but we are turning 16 this fall. And it's going to be a great event. It's an auction. It's a party. We don't have a venue yet, but we're working on that today. And it's just a great way to support our mission with an auction. We normally have food. In the past, we've done a karaoke DJ and a photo booth. Again, no details yet, but mark your calendar, September 20th, the September to Remember. And again, follow us on social media, sign up for our newsletter, get the details right before those events happen so you don't have to remember everything that we talk about today. But yeah, RE 2025, September 20th. It's going to be super fun. The auction has jewelry and trips and local gifts, and we play games like called Pork and Pork. It's just a super fun event. I know Marissa attended last year, and it's great. It's great. She came during September to remember is, it's a decade party, so we recommend that you wear your vintage clothes. The year before last, I went with like a flower child vibe, with the headband and the flowy skirt. Last year, I tried to go more 70s, the flare pants. This year, I'm not sure how I'll go yet. It's going to be super fun. I highly recommend attending in your best clothes. Come ready to party, spend a little money. It is a fundraiser, a fun raiser, as they say. So yeah, mark your calendar, September 20th. And then what's next? What comes after?
Wreaths? Christmas?
Yeah, it's Christmas. Okay. So yeah, Marissa knows.
Well, just a tiny bit, but
yeah, so in November, okay. So one of my favorite things that we do as part of our program, it's not necessarily a fundraiser, but it is an event that we hold for our clients. It's called Sharing of the Season. And it's where we invite all of the clients that we've served in the calendar year to come and celebrate the holidays with us. Throughout the year, we do collect holiday decorations, mostly Christmas, but really any holiday. And we also collect Christmas trees. So all the holiday decorations that we've gathered throughout the year, we lay out on tables in our warehouse, and we invite the clients that we've served to come and fill a box with whatever decorations they want. So they can get a box full of ornaments, they can get a box full of Christmas dishes, they can get a box full of whatever it is that they desire. We generally have a person who plays Santa Claus. If you're interested in that role, please reach out. Santa for the event. In November, we decorate the warehouse. There's Christmas music and the board-based cookies. And last year, we had a TV playing Christmas movies for the kids that attended. And it really is just a wonderful event. But we are gathering Christmas trees, 2 to 6 feet. We do prefer pre-lit, but if it's not pre-lit, you can donate the lights with that tree. We highly, highly appreciate it. Last year, the Black Dolls Motorcycle Club actually did a Christmas tree drive alongside our not well-publicized Christmas tree drive, and they donated 17 trees.
oh, wow.
I mean, those trees and the other trees that we were able to gather throughout the year, every family that attended got a Christmas tree.
Oh,
Got an email from a client that attended, a picture of her Christmas tree
that's sweet. That's so sweet.
throughout the year. And that event is, again, volunteer powered. We have elves that help our clients. My husband is voluntold, mark that date on your calendar. It's Thursday in November. It happens in the morning. So yeah, if you're interested in being an elf, we need help setting up the night before. We need help decorating the warehouse. And just assisting our clients shopping. It's not really shopping, but going through the items. It's such a fun event. If you have a gently used Christmas tree, or if you want to purchase a Christmas tree for a family, we take them year round. If you, like me, have only recently taken down your Christmas decorations, we procrastinated, and you want to go through and there's things that you don't want anymore or need, those are items that we accept. So household items, holiday items,
Oh boy. Okay. Now she said that. Now I have a Mardi Gras tree yet because you went over the Christmas tree, but I looked at some of these Christmas ornaments that I had, and so, oh boy, you're gonna get some Christmas ornaments.
We want them. It's such and any kind, really, because our clients are able to select what they want. Realistically, when we accept other donations that we're selecting for our clients, we do have to be a little bit pickier because we need things that are a little general. But even if it's monogrammed, if it says a name or a year, who knows? To bring it. we can make it work. It's such a fun event. I highly recommend it. Seeing little kids get so excited about a little snowman ornament or something else kind of feels not as special to me. It's a 31-year-old. Yeah, I'm excited. It's an amazing event. If you ever have trouble getting in the Christmas spirit, please come to Sharing of the Season. It gets you there. Oh, it's amazing. Third weekend in November. I don't know the date off the top of my head, but the third Saturday.
Okay, let me tell you what it is, because I got my calendar up here, because, handy dandy. So the third Saturday in November is November 22nd.
November 22nd. So it's before Thanksgiving. We need help that Friday night. We normally have pizza and a little volunteer party where we set up everything. And then that Saturday morning is when our clients are invited to come. It's a great event, volunteer powered. Everything we do is volunteer powered. So if you're interested in volunteering,
Groups, right? Church, schools.
church groups, the United Way Day of Caring on May 1st. That's a major way to get involved in the community. We're a volunteer host site for that event as well. If you need service hours for anything, if you have children in high school that need service hours for clubs or anything like that, I'm happy to host, happy to sign documentation, happy to provide documentation. Yeah, anything you need. We are volunteer powered. If you're interested in committee or board service, please reach out. We always need committee and board members to assist with fundraising and oversight, those kinds of things. Again, volunteer powered. I can't stress it.
So let's go back to the donations part, because not only can you donate your household items and your Christmas items, but monetarily as well. And then let's say if you had a boutique or a shoe store, whatever the case, you can also donate those to the auction items and the pop-up auction and re-auction. So there's so many ways to help out the Renesting Project.
If you can't find a way to get involved, we will help you find a way.
We will volunteer you.
Yes, if you're want to get involved, all right, let's do this. What can you do? What can you offer? What are you excited about supporting and championing?
There you go.
There really is so many ways. So you can get involved as a financial donor. You can get involved as an in-kind donor. You can donate goods or gift cards or experiences to our auction for our annual fundraiser, or even a pop-up auction if you want. You can get involved as a sponsor. So our pop-up auction has a monthly sponsor where your logo appears among the auction items and we shout you out. So if you want, some advertising for your business, we're happy to do that. We have something new this year called the Nest Builders Alliance, where we want to partner with community businesses or individuals that want to support our mission annually with a large financial gift or an in-kind service. And we want to thank them. We want to shout you out on social media. We want to put you in our newsletter every month. We want to have your banner hanging on the fence outside our building or inside our warehouse. We want to make sure the community knows that you're supporting us. And we want your support. Like I mentioned earlier, without the collective power of community, our mission is non-existent, excuse me. So if your office wants to come and volunteer, I know there are definitely some businesses in town that pay their employees to come and volunteer. Come on. Even if it's a day that we're not open, not a Tuesday or Thursday, schedule it with me. I work every day anyway. I basically live there. So come volunteer. We want your support. We want to get to know you. We serve this community. We're here. We're here to make this place to better, to just help anyone that needs it. That's our whole mission. We value service. We value partnership. We value dignity and safety. Our vision is that everyone in North Louisiana experiences the dignity of a fully furnished home, and we do that through the collective power of community and compassionate service. And we can't do that without you. So find a way to get involved. I'm happy to work with you. I've got a volunteer that's in college in Arkansas, and she's helping us with marketing. So she, she's majoring in marketing, and she wanted to volunteer with us, even though she's far away. So she's helping me draft blog posts and social media posts, and she's working on as part of her school project, is working on a marketing plan for us. So there really is, anywhere you are, a way to get involved. We do have a blog. We're revitalizing it this year. So if you want to write a guest post even, I'm happy to work with you on that. We want people to know us. We're a well-kept secret, unfortunately. And word of mouth. Tell everyone you know.
Mm-hmm. Or tell everybody because again, it's an amazing organization. I want to go back to the Alliance Nest, because the Alliance Builders. Sorry, I'm just putting a nest in everything. Builders Alliance. See, I said Alliance Nest. Builders Alliance. Get it right. Get it right, Marissa. The important part of this is that there's things that the organization, as Emily Jo says, has to run as a business: insurance, gas for the truck, tires, the what is that thing called? You put the stuff on the back like I don't know. Trailer. Thank you. Trailer. So these things that we are able to have helped and donated gives the funds to help the community out. So we're not having to spend that on business, which is why I think it's so important, because there's business items, printing, stamps, the things that you can think about, like running a business, those come out of the funds.
It's not sexy to talk about it, but we rent our warehouse. We have an electric bill. We have a water bill, and it's a big warehouse. So those bills add up. We have to maintain our lawn. We have to buy stamps. We have to buy printer paper. I've got to buy trash bags and toilet paper and paper towels and tape. That yes, they make our program run, but I can't have volunteers in a building without toilet paper. But that's something that people get excited about. And I get it. I'm more excited about spending money on mattresses than I am toilet paper. And every time I got to buy toilet paper or paper or stamps or one of those things that just aren't as exciting, I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate spending Renesting's money on things that don't go directly to our clients. But the reality is that operations are a huge part of what make us run. If I don't have auto insurance, I can't have my staff drive our truck to pick up donations or deliver donations to our clients. If I don't have liability insurance, I can't have a group of volunteers working in my building. If I don't have paper, I can't print client applications or even printing the rack card that Marissa showed you. That's an important part of getting our mission out there, but paying to print a rack card is really annoying when I want to spend that money on mattresses.
Yeah.
Or bed pillows or something else that we're purchasing for our clients to make our program run. It's not, I am an employee. I have a salary, and so does my program assistant, Ashley. People don't get excited about covering my salary, but I have bills at home too. So it's
Unfortunately.
fortunate, So the money you get to Renesting, yes, it goes to our clients, but sometimes that's in a roundabout way. The money that you donate might cover our rent. But our warehouse the nest is the heart of our organization. If we can't store the furniture, if we don't have a place to collect it, we can't get it to people. So I want you to think about when you're donating to an organization, like, yeah, give me money for mattresses. I'm so happy for that. But I also need money for rent and my water bill. And because we have a washer and dryer in our building where when people donate linens, we wash them before we send them to our clients. So we're running that washer basically all day on Tuesdays and Thursdays and then one Saturday a month that we're open. And that adds up. It's, 6,500 square feet. The electric bill for a building that big is high. So there's this myth that nonprofits shouldn't have big operations expenses, but that's a myth, because we are a business. We just don't keep the profit. If we have profit at the end of the year, we spend it the next year on more things for our clients. Maybe we spend more on diesel, going out on more pickups, more deliveries, or we spend more on mattresses or bed pillows, or we spend more, mattresses and deliveries are the two big program expenses. But, we spend on making things happen for our clients. That sharing of the season event that I talked about, we have to invite our clients. So we mail them a postcard. I've got to print that postcard. I got to buy stamps for those postcards. It's
Not sexy, but necessary.
not sexy, but unfortunately, money makes the world go round, and our clients are not charged a thing. We don't charge our community partners. We don't charge for our donation pickup service. The services that we provide to our community are totally free. But that means that I've got to find money elsewhere to make those free services happen. Money. It's not comfortable to talk about, but unfortunately it is a necessary evil for sure.
Well, if we want to help our community, we must help our community, right? And
Can't support financially volunteering. I think the IRS values a volunteer hour at something like $26 or $27 per hour. So,
well,
it's that's more than
wow.
But yeah, if you're a volunteer or you have something that you can donate in kind, that saves us money as well. If I have people volunteering to help move furniture, I don't have to hire movers, which luckily we haven't had to hire movers in a while. We've been able to rely on our volunteers, but we always need those volunteers for sure. Any way you can get involved. If you offer a service and we need it, if you have money that you are, willing to part with, we definitely need that.
There's a lot. I would say, Emily Joe. I see she's always there at the nest. Her family, her husband. I mean, it is she pours her heart into this nonprofit, and she's a great executive director. She really, I mean, when you go there, it's not uncommon to see her sister there, her sisters there, or her husband, or her mom, her dad. So it's not just a 9 to 5, right? It's not just a day job. It's like a 24-hour job that you're having to feed, the continuous ask, right? And so it is a hidden gem. I promise that when you go and visit either open house or any of the other events that Emily Jo has mentioned, you can help in some way. So
Yeah, I don't take compliments well, but thank you. Yeah, so I'm the executive director. We joke that my husband's the executive volunteer because he really is there a lot. A lot. I got him a shirt for Christmas. On the back it says staff, sort of.
That is funny.
It is. It really is a family affair, and it's not just because of my involvement that my family is there. They believe in the mission. They love supporting the pop-up. Like I said, they love that when they're changing out their end tables, or they've got new bed sheets, or my mom got a new set of pans for Christmas or whatever, they can donate their gently used ones to Renesting. They don't drop off their donations a lot. They bring them to my house more. They are bringing it to the nest, but it's especially this time of year. You've got your Christmas gifts, the things that you're replacing. Maybe we'll take them, and we've really been highlighting furniture because that is our main need, but household items too. Anything that you would need if you're moving into an unfurnished apartment. So you need pots and pans, you need silverware, and you need lamps. A lot of apartments don't have overhead lighting in some of their rooms. So lamps are really a vital part of being able to see
Yeah.
you're dwelling at night. Dining tables, linens, bed linens, towels, bath mats, shower curtains, placemats, napkins. Tablecloths. We really try to think of everything that an individual would need in a new dwelling. And it's so much fun to see that wish list and to visit with clients about what they want in their new dwelling. You met with a client recently who's an artist, and she was so excited to paint the furniture that we sent her. So we delivered a dresser to her, and during her site visits, we went to the client's home to talk to her about what her delivery would be like, and to see the space so I know where I'm sending my volunteers. And she requested a trunk. And that's not really something that we get donated very often, but one appeared. So her site visit was on a Wednesday, and on a Thursday, a trunk came in, and one of the volunteers asked, "Hey, do you want this for pop-up? It's kind of old. It's beautiful." I said, "No, we got a client who requested a trunk." And that's what we call God wink. When things appear, these little miracles that are happening around the nest. And we delivered to her on Friday, which isn't normal for us, but we were rescheduling because of some weather things in January. And she was so excited, you guys. She said that it looked just like the one that she lost in the house. And she was so excited. We sent her a dresser, and she's like, "I can't wait to paint that." Oh, sent her a little dog bed. She's a doggy bandit. And she was so excited. She requested black towels, which isn't a color of towels that we get a lot, but we got them. And she was just so excited that we were able to fulfill that extremely specific request. Because we ask our clients, what are your favorite colors? What are your hobbies? What is something that maybe isn't on this wish list that we provide for you to check off? You tell us the other part. What do you want? Are your kids obsessed with this TV show? What is your hope for this space that you're in? Because the basics are extremely important, but we get all kinds of stuff donated to the nest, and I can't provide it unless I know. She was an artist, and so we had some arts and crafts supplies that we were able to get her that came in. It was a really amazing experience. She couldn't stop hugging me and asking. And that is, I love my job for those reasons. Sometimes it's overwhelming when I'm trying to balance a budget or find a donor to cover something.
Rein in board members. Yeah.
Or just like those kinds of things, they do get overwhelming. But then delivering to a client and being able to see that she was so excited, and her downstairs neighbor, when she saw us pull up, she's like, "Oh, I'm getting a new neighbor." And I was like, "No, these are for your upstairs neighbor. She's been here a while." And she's like, "Oh, I'm so excited," and she knew the neighbor, and she was excited for her neighbor. This client was excited about her new belongings, and it's just an amazing experience to be able to provide that. And again, that can't happen without you. You know, whoever donated that trunk, you made a huge difference in this woman's life last Friday. And you made a huge difference in my life, being able to experience giving her something that touched her emotionally, and that really was such an important experience for her that day. Like, and you say like, oh, she donated a trunk, but like the effect that one piece of furniture had on me, on that client, on the volunteers that were excited to be able to inventory and prep it for her. Every little thing donated to the nest is more powerful than you realize. Really, it's an amazing experience to go to work every day and know that, like, yeah, I'm really annoyed about this grant deadline, or I'm really annoyed about prepping this board packet or whatever. You know, those things, they add up to a really great good that I'm privileged and blessed to be able to do in this community. So thank you. Thank you, because without your support, you know, I don't get to do this amazing job and see these amazing things in this community. So thank you.
Yes. No, thank you. Please visit.
You want to be a part of the next delivery where a client like this changed, we're happy to do that.
Oh my goodness. That's so, y'all, there's a lot of different ways you can get involved. The number one thing is get involved, right? However that may look for you in your comfortable levels. If you go to renestingprojectinc.org, you can find all the information, or follow the Renesting Project on social. But get involved. You know, vote today for Project for Awesome today, and then you just got the whole calendar of this year. And again, as you're going through spring cleaning or your Christmas item or whatever it may be, your towels, save them, please, save them, and well, somebody will come grab them, or you can drop them off. But get involved somehow, some way. Today is an extremely important day for people, for the Renesting Project, and also for those community members that don't have and that they need. So please help us help them. Remember, if you have a service that you think could possibly benefit the Renesting Project, you never know, like insurance and stamps and printing, you never know all the things to run a business that's taking away from actual serving clients. Think about that as well, because that is also something that could be helped with. But I want to thank you, Emily Jo Manchester Sandin, for the very comprehensive interview. It's a hidden gem, which we're going to tell everybody in the world about, because again, serving 9 parishes, volunteer, ran, donations are so important, but it's really the community furniture bank, right? So thank you so much. I appreciate you, but it's not going to be the last time. I promise you, everybody. We will have her back on, and we will find out how all of these things are going. So we will continue our journey with the Renesting Project, because we want to support them and help them and help our community members. So
We appreciate everything that KTAL has let us do, just sharing our mission. I mean, if this is your first time hearing about us, then KTAL has done their job.
Yay! Okay, well, y'all have a wonderful day. Don't forget to vote. Follow them on social. Go on their website. Volunteer if that's possible for you, or donate however you may see that fit into your life. But please do something. We can't complain about things in our community without being involved and taking a part in this. And this is a great project and something you should get involved with. So thank you so much for your attention. KTL News Now, we will be tuning in every Tuesday and Wednesday at 1 p.m. and some exciting things on the horizon for KTL News Now and the Digital Center. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you later.
Bye. Thank
Bye.